Good morning. How are you? I hope you are doing well. Today we are going to learn how to make questions, yes or no questions. How to change a statement into a yes or no question. Let us start. First of all, if we want to change a statement to a question, you keep in mind, you remember helping verbs. Verbs are two types, helping verbs and main verbs. In this condition, helping verbs play a key role to change a statement into a yes or no question. What are the helping verbs you know? Am, is, are, have, has, can. These are present tense helping verbs. Was, were, had, could, and did. These are past tense helping verbs. And future tense will, shall, should, would. You remember all these helping verbs when you start make questions. So, how to change statement? You know what is statement? A sentence ends with full stop. It is called statement. A statement ends with question mark. It is called question. So, by putting the helping verb before the subject of a sentence, it can be changed into a question. This is the rule position. So, for example, you are an orphan. It is a statement. First of all, you find out what is helping verb? Find out helping verb. Here, are is helping verb. Here. So, by putting are before the subject you, it can be changed as a certain person. So, are put before subject you. Are you an orphan? Is a certain person. Answer will be yes or no. That's why these are called yes or no questions. Second example, she will come tomorrow. So what is helping verb here? Will. So by putting will before the subject she, it will become a certain question. Will she come tomorrow? Third one, the boy is a fool. Sir, the boy is a fool. It's a statement. So what is helping verb? Is a helping verb. So by putting is helping verb before the subject the boy, it become a certain question. How is the boy a fool? Third one, the master was a fat man. So find out the helping verb. Here helping verb is was. So by putting the helping verb was before the subject the master, was the master a fat man? Fifth example, he can play well. Here what is the helping verb? Here can. So by putting the can before the subject, can he play well? So this is one type of questions. And come to the second rule question. Here look at the board. When there are no helping verbs, what to do? How to change? If you find the helping verbs in the statement, you can change easily the statement into questions. But if you cannot see the helping verb in some statements, what should you do? Mainly simple present tense and simple past tense. You cannot find the helping verbs in them. So then what to do? Here, come to the, look at the blackboard, whiteboard. Here, subject place, there are pronouns or nouns. Here pronouns are, here subjects third person singular, he, she, it, and singular nouns. If you, then for this subjects, this is simple present tense. Verb 5 will be there. Then use does. So verb 5 become does plus V1. Does plus V1. Look at the example. he writes stories. Here, writes is verb 5. Then use here he subject. Then use does. So by putting does before the subject, you can make yes or no question. Does he write stories? Here write, not writes. Here does plus V1 he follow. And second example, Oliver asked more. Then asked is verb 5. Oliver is a singular noun. So does is used. Does Oliver ask more? Next one, Ramu works hard. Here main verb is there, no helping verb. Here verb 5 is here. So whenever you see verb 5, third person singular, use does. Does plus V1 only. So does Ramu works hard? So this is for third person singular. And come to first person, second person, and singular plural. Here I, we, you, they, and plural nouns. If you see in the subject place, then V1 also available. Then use only do. So V1 become do plus V1. Do plus V1. Example: you sing songs. Here sing is V1. Then do is used. So before put the do subject. Do you sing songs? It become yes or no question. They play cricket. Play is verb 1. Then do is used before the subject. Do they play cricket? Let's come to the third model. Here also any subject in the subject place, any pronouns or nouns. So here you can see verb 2. Verb 2 means past tense, simple past tense. So if you want to make question, then V2, whenever you see V2, then you mention did plus V1. V2 is equal to did plus V1 in the question form. So, for example, he took my pen. Took is verb 2. Whenever you see verb 2, change it to did plus V1 to form the question. By putting did before the subject, did he take my pen? Here took become take. Here did plus V1 only is used. Next one, you came yesterday. Came is verb 2. This is past tense V2. Then whenever you see V2, then use did is used. Did plus V1 form. Did you come yesterday? Dear children, I think you have understood well. Now I am giving some practice questions. Change into yes or no questions. They are friends. This statement. He was in the house. They have 5 pens. She came in first place. They were sleeping. You do this exercise in your notebook. Next one, correct the wrongly written questions. So I have written some questions wrongly. Does she speak truth? You find out the wrongly written verbs are helping verbs. Did they wrote stories? Do you sing songs? Do Oliver ask more? So correct them. Finally, dear children, I think you have understood well about how to change statements into questions, yes or no questions, simple, very easy. So, thank you one and all. And ABC English Club, JPS Selkota. I hope all of you do well. Have a nice time. Thank you. Thank you.